for being here. Representative Steinberg, it's great to see you again. My name is Adrienne Gretto, and I have the privilege of serving as Executive Director at Homeland Pregnancy Resource Centers and as the Secretary of the Connecticut Pregnancy Care Coalition. For over 32 years, Hopeline has served thousands of community members by offering life-affirming services at no cost. Our presence in Bridgeport, Danbury, and Stamford have been vital for women who have sought abortion alternatives. By providing these services with no monetary incentive, we've been able to help support low-income, immigrant, and minority populations, to name a few. I'm appalled that a second attempt to pass legislation has been brought forth after it was rightfully dismissed last year. To my knowledge, like many of our other testimonies have said, there have been no complaints from any clients. In fact, our clients are so grateful for the work that we do. They themselves have taken the time to write testimony on our behalf, supporting us in our attempt to spread truth about who we are. We in no way walk in the practice of deception or condone it. On multiple occasions, we've extended invitations to legislators to visit our centers to see firsthand how we operate. Unfortunately, our attempt to share truth has been met with silence, as no members of the Public Health Committee have responded with a desire to visit. So Representative Michael, I know that you're in our area, so I would love for you to come visit us in Stamford. I'm deeply concerned that we have representatives in place that would write legislation without doing due diligence by visiting our centers to learn the truth. Health Committee members, I implore you not just to listen to the words that we're saying, but to do your own research. In testimony written by the Executive Director of NARAL, she shared a snapshot of our website. Unfortunately, critical information was left out, and she only included information that would support her flawed narrative and left out an entire paragraph from that exact page that in fact shares about how we do not refer or perform for abortions. Please do us all a favor and explore our website on our own. I actually have copies of the page, and I'm going to give them to the clerk so you guys can take a look after. I also have included our limitation of services, which every woman signs before she receives our services, and I've included what's posted in our waiting rooms that include that we do not refer, recommend, or perform abortions. The other thing I think is really important to touch on is Representative Cook. This is my last point. Representative Cook brought up a website it's ct4women.com, and I would like to let you know that we have repeatedly attempted to get our information off of that website. That website is apparently hosted by the Connecticut Right to Life. They are not a pregnancy center. We have not given them the okay to put our information on that website, and I just think that it's really important to share that information. So in conclusion, I invite you all to come to my center. I would love to welcome you so that you can do your research on your own and to see how we operate and the work that we do. So please take me up on that. I would love to welcome you.
Thank you, and I love your energy at this hour.
Thank you. Thank you.
Representative Steinberg.
I just wanted to say it's good to see you again.
Yeah.
I had more energy when we last.
Yes, it was earlier in the day. I agree.
Let's arrange to do that again. I would like to.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Representative Bishop.
Thank you, Senator. Thank you for,
saying your name incorrectly.
that's okay. And it's hard for people to understand me sometimes with my French accent.
Yes.
Thank you for your testimony. I'm looking forward to visit the place, which is Homeland, correct?
Yes, Hopeline Pregnancy Center on High Ridge Road.
Yep. I just want to point out we didn't mention Homeland was being deceptive,
Sure.
and I will do my own,
Yes,
of course.
sure.
And could you repeat who was hosting that site again? Connecticut Right to Life?
Yes, it was ct4women.com.
Yes.
And it was the Connecticut Right to Life, and they are not a pregnancy center. They're a separate organization that promote pro-life things, but they are not a pregnancy center. And again, we have attempted to get our information, multiple centers, off of that website. We have no idea who the individual is that's running it to contact. And so I just wanted to clarify that, yeah.
But they're not a pregnancy center
They
or
are
a limited
not a
services pregnancy center.
I'm sorry?
They're not a limited services pregnancy
They are
center.
not a limited services pregnancy center, that's correct, like we are.
Okay,
That's
thank
correct.
you.
Representative Cook.
Thank you for being here and having the amount of energy, we all wish we did. I do have a question though. You said that you've tried numerous times to get your information off of a specific site.
Yeah, the members of the coalition, the Connecticut Pregnancy Care Coalition.
Can you explain the process on how you've attempted to do that?
Yeah, so we've looked up ways to contact them, to get in touch with them through the website and other things like that, and correct me or add to my, if there's any the email that's there, and there has been no response.
Have you ever tried filing complaints with the Better Business Bureau?
I personally have not, but that's a great suggestion that I will absolutely look into.
Just check.
Yeah,
so
thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
Any other questions or comments? Thank you so much for your testimony.
Thank you so much.